Assalamualaikum my dear students, how are you? Hope all are you fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to our NIVS Home School. This is Sonia Khanjaya, student teacher of National Ideal English Version School, Mounship, Dhaka. Today I am going to take Bangladesh and Global Studies class for the student of class 5 students, and today's topic chapter 9 topic 3 for discussion. Look at the board my dear students. This is class 5 subject Bangladesh and Global Studies. Topic chapter 9 topic 3 for discussion, term annual 2021, lecture number 2. So my dear students, let's start out today's topic. Look at the board my dear students. This is chapter 9 topic 3 and topic 4 are today's topic. So let's start out today's topic. Chapter 3, staying safe on the roads. Again I am saying staying safe on the roads. Sometimes we face accidents on the road, so we must be careful at our ways. Okay, so sometimes we face many kinds of accident on the road, and we must be careful at our ways on the road. This can lead us avoid accidents. If we must be careful about our ways on the road, so we can avoid lots of accident on the road. Learn these 3 rules about the crossing the street safely. So here are 3 rules about crossing the street safely. Here are 3 rules, okay, about the street safely. Number 1 rules: walk on the pavement and not in the middle of the road. So this is called pavement, so you have to walk on the pavement, not right middle of the roadside. So this is number 1 rules about crossing the street. Then number 2 rules, crossing the road at the zebra crossing after looking carefully both ways. Okay, crossing the zebra crossing after looking carefully both sides, left side and right side. So this is number 2 rules. Then number 3 rules: use the bridge to cross the road. Use the bridge to cross the road. Use the bridge to cross the road. So you have to using the bridge to cross the road. So this is our 3 rules crossing the street safely. So you have to read very carefully and memorize these rules. Road accident rate in Bangladesh is higher than other developing countries. Most often cars, buses and trucks are driven recklessly. It is necessary to take cautions against the vehicles like trucks, buses and private cars at the time of road crossing. So again I am saying this para, road accident rate in Bangladesh is higher than other developing countries. So you have to note that road accident rate in Bangladesh is very much higher. Most often cars, buses and trucks are driven recklessly. So it is the most important point for road accidents. It is necessary to take caution against the vehicles like trucks, buses and private cars at the time of road crossing. So if we maintain this rule, so we will reduce these road accidents very much. Then exercise number 8. Discuss with your teacher this road safety code called the Green Cross Road. Discuss with your teacher this road safety code called the Green Cross Road. So here are some road safety code. This is called the Green Cross Road. Here are 5 safety code. Number 1 is find the safest place to cross. Number 1 is find the safest place to cross. Number 2, stop at the bend or just before reaching the end. Number 3, look and listen to traffic whether it is coming or not. Number 4, if traffic is coming, let it pass. Number 5, when it is safe, go straight across and do not run. So you will have to maintain this road safety code. There are 5 road safety code and you have to read these 5 safety code very carefully. This is number B and this is number C exercise. Divide the class into 5 groups: pedestrian, car passenger, motorbike riders, bus passenger, cyclist. Each group discussed and present 2 ways to reduce the number of accidents in their categories. So first of all, you have to make these 5 groups like pedestrians, car passenger, motorbike riders, bus passenger, cyclist. Cyclist means bicycle riders. Then you have to write 2 ways to reduce the number of accidents in their category. Like pedestrians, how can you reduce the number of accidents? You have to write 2 ways. Then 2 ways to car passenger, then 2 ways to motorbike riders, 2 ways to bus passenger, 2 ways to bicycle riders or cyclist. So you have to write 2 ways to reduce the number of accident in this category. So in every category you have to write 2 ways to reduce the number of accidents. That's it. Then number D. What kind of road user can you see in the photos from the previous page? From the previous page, first one, road user using footpath, pavement or footpath. Then number 2, road user using overbridge. Then number 3, road user using zebra crossing. Okay, so again I am saying this: what kinds of road user can you see in the photos from the previous page? So number 1 is road user using footpath, road user using overbridge, and road user using zebra crossing. So this is the kinds of road user that we can see the previous page. Then let's start our topic 4, our duties to the state. Topic 4 is our duties to the state. As a citizen, we have many duties and responsibilities to the state. Babies have some duties too, but adults have more duties to the state. Here are some of the duties with example. So adults have more duties rather than the babies. So here are some of the duties with examples. First one is to receive state education. It is our duty to receive education given by the state. Again I am saying, to receive state education, it is our duty to receive education given by the state. Then to be loyal to the state, we should avoid the rules of the state and pay the highest importance of it. Then number 3, to obey laws. To help society run smoothly, we should obey all our laws or expect punishment. Then number 4, to pay taxes. We must give a share of our income to help the government pay for all the service it gives us. Again I am saying, we must give a share of our income. So we must give a share of income, like this is called tax, to help the government pay for all the service it gives us in our life. In each and every sphere of our life, we give a share of our income like tax. To vote. It is a great duty of a citizen to vote. So it is our great duty of a citizen to vote. To protect state property. We must be careful so that no properties are damaged. Besides, we have to play an important role in protecting state public properties. Okay, again I am saying, we must be careful so that no properties are damaged. Besides, we have to play an important role in protecting state public properties. So this is a picture of National Parliament House. This is our state property, and this name is National Parliament House, Dhaka. Now we start exercise. Number A, discuss with your teacher with individual can do to play a part in government, can we make a difference. Then number B is if you are in charge of Bangladesh, what would you try to do for your country? Write your plan in 50 or 100 words. Like if you are in a charge of Bangladesh, so you have to do ensure education, you have to ensure security, you have to ensure basic rights of your citizen. That's it. Then number C, in which level is election held in our country? So in every sector in our country, like class captain to national level, in all sector election are held. Among them national election, general election, union parishad election, city corporation election, etc. Then number short answer questions. When you are old enough to vote, how will you decide which person to vote? So when you are old enough to vote, you have to you will decide which person to vote for. So you have to decide which person that person very sincere, honest, educated and deserve for this post. So which person you have to decide to cast your vote. So my dear student, that is our today's topic. So my dear student, I hope all of you students have understood today's topic. See you again inshallah.